Hello miners, Rusty coming at you. We're going to take a look at one of my favorite brands today, and that is Twosun. And this is the Twosun TS349. It's in D2 steel. It's a NightMorning design. That's the maker's mark. Titanium bolster lock, which means that the titanium frame is used as a lock and it goes under the covers. And we have a nice micarta. I've been a Twosun fan for many years, and they stepped up their game on the micarta. In the traditional knife world, we call this a coffin, kind of a coffin end on this. Not seeing any lining or milling on the inside. Let me see if there is. Yeah, I don't see any. So we do have a lanyard hole. We have a pocket clip. Twosun is fantastic knife maker, in my opinion. They are Chinese, but they're quality, and they they got great hardware. You're going to find most of them have T8 hardware. It's threaded amazingly. The machine work, we're dealing with titanium here, and the fit and finish. This one is a front flipper, and it won't have a back stop or a blade stop. It has the internal blade stops or pins. So we'll see if we can show you those. If we come around, you might see them right. So they kind of travel, one on each side, which will help. The blade have good stability. It has some jimping on here and a really great blade design, I think. We have a flat grind that gets super slicey, has this excellent belly and a super blade finish. And one of the other things I like about Twosun is their grind lines, how you can see how those are looking. Maybe I'll have to get that up here. I don't know why my camera's not working with me. Take a peek at the lockup, and then remember, we're on titanium there. Let's talk about the action. Boom, baby. It is only a front flipper. Now the secret to this front flipper is to get it right about here. Don't go high, and you'll drag it around, and then it's easy. I was trying on this one. Well, it looks like I made that work, but kind of follow it. Better follow it around. Okay, Ergo's fantastic. I'm gonna bring out some other knives for comparison. So Ergo wise, I'm bringing out my Asher Spiral. You can kind of see the shape right here, and this finger choil, how it goes up. Love that. This has kind of a similar shape, and when you get in there, that pocket clip actually rests right in this area here, which is below the palm, and it makes for fantastic purchase. So you get a real good hold on this. The jimping is not like aggressive, but you do get a good hold on it. Now it is very slicey like that, but I'm going to show you another knife which would compete in a lot of ways, and that's the Kubi Royal. Now the Kubi Royal is going to be, it's a Colin Mason Pierre design, and I find when you launch off of that one, you do kind of have better luck if you are up high. It's a little bit bigger, and the blade design gives you point. I think it's a more versatile, and also gives you the thumb deployment, which I'm not able to use, and or the finger deployment. So when we take a peek at that, This Royal, I never thought of it as a big knife, and a lot of people won't. It's got about a 2.9 inch blade, and you'll see where this Twosun comes in. So I'm probably going to title this video Small but Big, and I can do that with a lot of Twosuns because they aren't big. Well, I have some of the biggest knives I have are Twosuns, but they get a lot of work done. Now, for you traditional knife junkies, this is a Rake MK11, and this is very competitive with the Sodbuster. So you guys all know what the size of a Sodbuster, this is Sodbuster Junior. They are not considered large knives. These are good 5th pocket carry knives. And when we compare these two, you'll get a sense for what I'm talking about when I say small but big. Okay, so we go here, and now this one you do have to open in such a fashion, and it's not locking. But yeah, in fact, I think the handle on this Rake is bigger, at least longer, and the blade on the Twosun is longer. So when we get blade to handle ratio, a lot of you like that, this has a lot of blade to the handle. So, well, that's kind of my comparison on this knife here. Great shape. It does carry in the 5th pocket. It does take up most of my 5th pocket. Check out the blade centering. I did have to tighten it. That's another thing about Twosun. Usually you will need to tighten them. I have found I like to carry them for a week or two, open them, and then I will take them apart, clean them, even though they come clean, oil them, and Loctite them, and you're good to go for many moons if you do that. So, well, I've showed you guys enough knives. Want to thank you for hanging with the miner. Want to give a shout out to Tang. That's Tang Lee, seller on Amazon. He's selling these. They're about 80 bucks on Amazon. Go check one out. Get one if you like it. I think it's going to be one of those knives you can pack. You'll be, you know, if you like to do any kind of this cutting or this cutting, perfect for that. All right, guys. Thanks now.